Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody joining us here this evening. Go ahead and get started here momentarily with the fun. Hope everybody studied up for this little test, if you want to say it. But this is RV trivia this evening. Paul, the Air Force guy here. Like I say, I do appreciate you joining. Please do feel free to, if you're enjoying it, give me a thumbs up down below. I'll tell you, for those of you that may be watching things here, the industry itself, you're going to know that, business is up tenfold. If you were watching CBS News Sunday evening, you would have saw Beckley's was featured there, and I had my 2-second cameo as well. So let me see who's in the house here this evening. Appreciate those of you that got in here early. So we have Bond 2198 from Chicago. Hey, appreciate your service, sir. Glad to see that you grew that beard. After all those years, you could not. Appreciate you joining us here. Really creative travel here. Good evening. Hope you're ready for some fun here. Steve's coming in from Central New York. Appreciate that, Steve. We have Mrs. Woodard. Here she is, and she's in here from, I'm thinking somewhere in Maryland. We have the Griswold family vacay here. First time visitor. Hey, I appreciate you joining us here this evening. Really do appreciate that. Again, I'm trying to go through these things as we can. Let's see, I missed something here. These things are moving a little bit too quickly for me. By the way, so that's Danny from Griswold family vacay. And then, of course, it's Natalie from Bowie, Maryland. Keith is Bond 2198. Linda from Cleveland area suburbs of Brunswick, Ohio. Linda, appreciate you joining us here. That's Blaine there from Raleigh. Did I say that right? Raleigh Creative Travel from Alabama, but called South Carolina for the last 15 years. Good deal. Let's see if we got anybody else in here I want to give a shout out to. Kinder Wright, another retired Air Force. Appreciate your service. Things are moving a little bit quick here this evening. And we have Jim Graham from California, all the way out there. Wonderful. Listen, so here's the thing. We're going to go ahead. I've got 12 questions this evening for trivia. And I'm trying to remember. I might have a couple of those, might be 2-pointers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and keep tabs on who's scoring what. And at the top 3, we're going to go ahead and give away prizes to the top 3. And I do have several different prizes available here this evening, so I'm going to go through those a little later. But we're going to go ahead and go through. I got a wheel to spin for that as well. And, as these things go on, and by the way, I'll be doing the RV trivia once a month. It's going to be the first Tuesday of every month. And as we move forward, I will get better at getting these prizes to be maybe a little bit nicer. We'll add some different things here. See, Johnny's Journeys is here. That's all. I appreciate you doing that, Johnny. Appreciate that. I know you're down there in Florida. I know you got that new rig. You're going to be heading out. I think I saw Brian Matthews. He's here this evening. How about that from Southern PA? Brian, I hope you did some studying. Randy's Adventure. Randy, I'm telling you what, I know you're going to rock this RV trivia this evening. I know you will. See, we got Grassroots Living. Appreciate you joining us here this evening. Weekend RVing. Appreciate you guys being here. I think it's Millie and James, if I'm not mistaken. So let's start it off. We're going to go, and I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to see if I get this thing right. So we're going to go ahead and try and see if I can do this right. There we go. But let's get to question number 1. We get this question up, and let me get this over here. I'm going to try and do this. I don't know how well this is going to work here, but we're going to try and see it. Let's see here. I want to do, there we go. So, and tell me, I might not be able to see that. Let me go to another one here. Let's try this here. Don't know that that's going to work it. That's not working. I'm going to get it right here, one of these seconds here. Try to figure this thing out. I guess I probably should have tried this out first. Is that showing it all, Maureen? Are you able to see the?
I'm seeing you in a little box.
A little box.
So,
okay. Well, I'm trying to figure it. I'm trying to figure it out here. Let's try this again. I'm going to share the screen. Okay. Now we're going to do there. Share. There we go. Got it figured out. Now I just got to figure out, can everybody see what the question is? I'm hoping that it's large enough that you can see. I don't know how to make it bigger. It's a Word document, so not sure how to make it larger. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can do this. There we go. There we go. Question number 1. When was the first RV introduced in the United States, and what was the RV? Now, for this here, by the way, this is a 2-pointer. So you can get 1 point, you get 2, or you might not get any points. But what was the first RV introduced in the United States, or when was it, and what was the RV?
Pouring Landau. That's really
So keep the answer. We're going to go ahead and let things open up here. And we're going to see who gets this right. Find out who's doing what. You're too old to read. Come on now, James. Is that James or is that Millie saying that? I'll tell you what, this is going to be hard to keep up with this one. Remember, it has to be some good ones here. Good answers here. Appreciate you telling me you could see that JS Love Life there. JLS Love Life. Appreciate that. 1325 is in the house. All right, so we're going with the first person to get it right here. And here we go. So let's see what the answer was. Let me get rid of that. We're going to come up with the answer to number 1. I'm going to go ahead and show you a picture of it first. There's the picture of it. Okay? Now let's give you the answer, the actual answer to question 1. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, hold on. Now, yeah, I got to learn to slow it down a little bit. So the answer to number 1 was, I don't know if you're able to see that. I got to make it a little bit smaller. Is it up there yet?
Yeah. And
okay, so the first RV was the Pierce Arrows Touring Landau. So Rally's Travel did get this, and that was in 1910. Let's give you a little background on that. It had a back seat that folded in, a bed, chamber pot for a toilet, a sink that folded down, and guess what? They even had a phone so that the chauffeur could be connected to the passengers. So there we go. So that was the first question there. So did anybody else get the question right there, Maureen?
Yeah.
We had
somebody else said touring Landau. Kendra was right.
Well, see, it looks like we have Bond 2198 got it right as well. Okay, so they got 2 points as well, and Raleigh got 2 points. Okay, and was there anybody else?
Say Kendra. Yeah, that's the only one.
All righty, folks. So that's that. Let's go to question number 2 here. I just need to find it. Geez, did I lose question number 2? Oh, there we go. Question number 2 is, I need to make this a little bit smaller. So I don't know if everybody can read that or see that, but I'll kind of ask you the question. So what is the difference between a Class B and a Class C motorhome? Is it A, Class B motorhomes are larger than Class C motorhomes? Is it B, Class C motorhomes have a detachable cab? Is it C, Class B motorhomes are typically wider than Class B motorhomes and sometimes have an overhead bed? Or is it D, Class B motorhomes mean that it has a diesel engine and Class C means it has a gas engine? Which one do we have there? Who all's got the answer on this one?
What's the answer?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell me. We'll see when we can time out here as far as give them another few moments here. I know that there's a delay here. And by the way, I'm giving a shout out this evening to Krabby Crab from the Eastern Shore because, as they say, I'm going the wrong way. It takes big balls to be a waterman. You see how big those balls are, boys? Anybody that's been out of the water? All righty, so we're going to cut it off there. So let's see who all has, like I say, I'm going to go ahead and put down, so who all has the answer. So
Do you want me to read them to you?
well, here, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that, and I'm going to give you the answer to number 2. So the answer to number 2 is C. Class B motorhomes are typically wider. The reason why I say sometimes they have, by the way, for those of you who may not know, this is what a Class B, figure out how to make this thing bigger here, motorhome. Oh, that's a Class B motorhome. It's a van style. And the Class C, so this is the reason why I said typically it comes down to typically that they have beds over top. There are some Class C motorhomes that do not have beds over top of their front seats there. So not all of them do. But let me go through and see who all we have here. Yeah, you want to go down the list there, Maureen? I'm going to have Maureen tell me, make sure we don't miss everybody. We got Griswold, JLS. Raleigh has another one, okay. Weekend RVing.
Steve Feldman.
Steve.
Bond 2198.
Hold on. Bond 2198. Randy's.
1325T.
1325.
RV Dog.
RV Dog, glad to see you in the house, RV Dog.
Roberto Medina.
Roberto, he's in the house.
Okay.
And that was it. All righty, well, listen, good job on that one there. Let's go to question number 3 here. Let me see if we can get this put in there. All right, hold on, what is the typical size of a hot water heater in an RV? Let's see who can get this question right. This is a tough one, folks. For those of you who know me, this is a tough question. Let's see here. How are we doing on the answers, Maureen?
Good. You give me the answer. And I'll
okay, well, we're going to go through this because I'm going to tell you, I have not seen the correct answer yet. So we're going to cut it off. And let me go over and explain to you what the typical size was. Question number 3. The answer to question number 3, whoops. And I'm going to have to probably put this down a little bit. So there is no such thing as a hot water heater. Okay, typically there is a 6-gallon water heater, but there's no such thing as a 6-gallon water heater. Now, why is that? That's because hot water heater means it only heats hot water. What's going to heat the cold water for you, folks? So there's no such thing. So did anybody get that one right? Okay, so that's one of my pet peeves when I'm talking to customers. They ask me that question. So anyway, so no such thing as a hot water heater. There is a water heater. So There we go. So we didn't get everybody. That was my trick question of the evening, folks. So remember that in the future when you stop in, because I will always throw in a trick question. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, we're going to go to question number 4. Hopefully, what is the most visited national park in the United States? And Brian, I'm surprised you didn't get that one. The most visited RV park, national park in the United States. Let's see who's going to get this one here. I guess I should have made this a multiple choice one. Sorry that I didn't. Everybody have their questions, their answer in, Maureen? Have we heard from everybody?
Keeps going.
Still going. Of course, mine's a little delayed, so we're going to be going by what Maureen's has here.
Stop.
All right, we're stopped. See, Thin Blue Lane is in here. Good evening, sir. Appreciate you showing up here. So let's get out of that one here. Now let's look at the answer here. So the answer is, whoops, and let me make this a little bit smaller so you can actually see it. Here's the 10 most visited ones. Can everybody see that okay? And this was as of 2019. So of 419 parks in the national park system, the Great Smoky Mountains are the ones most visited. So I thought that was a pretty interesting one here. So let's see, Maureen, who got that? I see Griswold's got it.
Riley.
I see Raleigh got it. Who else got it here? Kendra got it?
Smoky Mountains, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Kendra. Okay, well, Kendra, was Kendra new here? I must have. Kendra, right. Yep. Kendra. Got one there. Okay. Kendra Wright, appreciate you showing up here this evening. Chuck Ash, good to see you in here this evening. All righty then. All right, so there we go. I hope everybody's enjoying the little questionnaires we have going on here. Let's go to question number. Oh, by the way, I wanted to show you just a picture that I picked out for this particular one. Well, let's see if it's coming up. Maybe it's not even going to show up. Well, I guess we'll forget about that one here. We'll go to question number 5. Question 5 here. Now, I'm going to need to make this a little bit smaller. So this is a multiple question, and this is a 2-part question. So you got a possibility of getting 2 points here. So for you road trippers out there, Route 66 might be known as America's Mother Road, but U.S. Route 20 is without question the Big Daddy. It's America's longest road, stretching from Boston, Massachusetts to Newport, Oregon. How long is it, and how many states?
Kendra can't read it.
Let me see. I'm going to give you the answers down there. So can you see the answers there? So how long is the road? Is that better? Let me know if that's better. Good evening, Donna. Glad you were able to join us here. Thanks for stopping in, Thin Blue Lane. Appreciate that. So can people read it now? Are you able to see it?
So not all of them are answering the 2-part question.
Remember, it's a two-part question, so you're going to give me a number and you're going to give me a letter. Or you can write out the answer, whatever works for you. Looks like we've got some answers coming in here. Anybody answer yet, Mark?
Yeah, but
Okay.
not everybody has two.
All right, so we're going to call quits on that. Let's give you the answer to question number 5. Here we go. Coming up. As you can see, the answer is number 1 and letter C.
Bond 21.
Bond. Got it right? Okay.
1325T.
1325. Okay.
RV Dog.
RV Dog got it right.
Kendra.
Kendra got it right. Okay. Now remember, it's a two-part question, so some of them might have got just one. We got to look at the one. So
Okay.
Steve Feldman got one.
RV Dog got 1.
Got one. We got one. Bond got 2 points. Bond got 2 because they got 1 in C. Kendra got 1 there. And RVing didn't get it. 1325 got 2 as well.
Johnny's Journey.
He got 1. Johnny's Journey got 1 of them. RV Dog got 2. I want to make sure I get you guys caught up here. Schubert. Have them down there. Let me put them down here.
So Kendra got another point.
Kendra got C in there.
Roberto got 1.
Roberto got 1.
Schubert.
Randy got 1. JLS got 1. Ryan got 1.
Did you get Schubert got 1?
Schubert. Yes, I got Schubert got 1 too. So that's the answer there. Roberto let you astray. Dang him. I'll tell you what, you can't trust him. Former Air Force guy. You got to watch out for those guys. Let's go with question number 6. Oh, but anyway, let me just kind of give you a rundown so far what we've got here. We've got Rayleigh at number 4, has 4 right. Bond has 5. Griswold's coming up in 2. JLS with 2. Weekend has 1. Steve, you have 2. Randy, 2. 1325 has 3. RV Dog, 3. Roberto, 2. Kendra has 3. Johnny with 1. Schubert with 1. And Brian with 1. So, but it's still a game here. So, well, thank you for his service. Appreciate that, Donna. Let's go with question number 6. Still got time here to catch up, folks. Now, can everybody see this? Question number 6. What is boondocking? Is it camping in a tent? Is it camping on the bank of a river? Is it camping in a duck boat? Is it camping off-grid without hookups? Or is it camping at a permanent seasonal site?
Kendra has D.
Let's see if you know what, if you're an RVer, you better get this one right. That's all I can say. You know, I'll put some easy ones in here too. You know, we're not going to do all hard ones. Just because somebody's putting an answer up there doesn't mean they're right. So just remember that. I expect everybody to get it correct on this one. Everybody answer, Maureen, you think?
Oh, yeah.
I see Lewis on the outside is here. Lewis from down here in Florida. Got to put him in there. Appreciate that. Let's see, was there somebody? Did I get Donna in there? Donna's in here. All right, good deal. So look, yeah, Bond says he prefers motorhomes. I hope everybody knows what that is. Maybe that'll be a question another time. So let's see what the answer to this question is. Question number 6. The answer is There you go. Camping off the grid without hookups. So everybody give yourself a pat in the back. Going to give everybody a number on that one. So everybody gets a little tick by their name. We're doing good. Doing good. So listen, like I said, we have 12 questions here this evening. Question number 7 coming up here. Now, let's see if you can. Hiking is one of the most popular camping activities. What mountain is commonly held as the most hiked in the U.S.? Whoa, 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 whoa. I might have just gave the answer away.
Yeah.
Did I just give the answer away?
Yeah.
I got to learn how to do this, folks. Well, no, that's all right. We're going to go ahead and put it here. Maybe someone wasn't paying attention. So, what is the most hiked mountain in the United States? Sometimes I guess I got to read what I'm clicking on before I put it on there. Well, I'll tell you what. This was a giveaway, folks. Giving everybody the answer. Damn it. That's okay. I never heard of this mountain before. I heard of the state. Can't say I heard of the mountain. Then I was like, how the heck do you pronounce the darn thing? Over that next with you. Okay, so I think everybody's pretty much got a point on this one, Mario. What do you think? Damn it. See, I gave you an easy one, then I gave you one. How nice is that? That was question number 7. So let's go ahead and look at the answer. Maybe I should have gone ahead. Maybe I ought to formulate the answer. But anyway, so you all got it right on that one. I don't know how that happened. Everybody, that's 2 in a row. And here I went ahead and put the pronunciation for there, and I still can't do it. Moonadok. I went ahead and, yeah, I think everybody saw the answer, Steve. I appreciate you giving me the heads up there. So we're going to go ahead and give everybody a question. I'm going to answer for that one. But the cool thing, which I thought was pretty neat about this, is that this word is derived from, and I can't even pronounce a Ben-Ake word, which describes a mountain, and it means that it's a mountain that stands alone. So let's see, did I have a picture of that one? I think I did. I had a pretty picture of this. Of course, my last one didn't come up, but that's the mountain that stands alone. Pretty in the fall, though, isn't it? So anyway, so let me give everybody there another point here.
Steve said bonus points for honesty.
Yeah, well, listen, it's okay, folks. We still have a few more left over here. So everybody get a point. How about that? So now I learned my lesson. So we're going to go to question number 8. Let's take a look at question number 8. And now, are you able to read that? What percentage of people primarily, what's that? Oh, I'm sorry. See, that's just why I need my wife sitting over here so she can slow me down. All right, so what percentage of people primarily use an RV for camping? This is a pretty unique percentage, but I tell you this, after this year, this number is going to jump exponentially. And I think most of you guys are going to be shocked. By the way, I'm going to give you a hint. This study was done in 2017. So just so you know.
So are you saying according to 2017?
Yes, it is. 2017 study. They'll do it again after this year, and it'll go up exponentially.
So is the answer for 2017?
The answer is for this question.
For 2017?
Yep.
Well, you need to explain that.
Did somebody miss it?
No. What
Maureen's going ahead and she corrected me. I guess I should have said 2017 to begin with. That's all right. All right, so looks like everybody's answer is in. Let's take a look and see what the answer to question number 8 is here. So the answer is 22%, and the rest are camping in tents and or cabins. So that was a study done by the RVDA, Recreational Association, back in 2017. So who got that one right, Maureen?
Wait a minute, I'm answering.
Maureen was trying to stick up for you all out there. So,
Okay, what's the answer? 22%.
so JLS got it. Lewis outside got it. Lewis outside. Roberto got it. RV Dog got it.
Steve Feldman.
Rayleigh got it. Steve Feldman got it.
Brian Matthews.
Brian Matthews got it. Where did I got Brian? I know I got Brian on here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, you're right about that. Wouldn't that be nice to see Maureen on the lives? That's a great idea. Okay, Steve's saying that was a lucky guess. B&D Crafts is in the house. I appreciate you joining us here. Okay, so we're through number 8. Let's hit number 9 here. Question number 9. See, I'm not doing like I did the last time and giving you the answer first. What is meant, and can you see that okay? Let me see what is meant by the term three-way fridge. I'm going to try to make it a little bit bigger for you. So what is meant by the term three-way fridge? It refers to a 3-door refrigerator that's side by side? Is it a fridge that has a freezer and an ice maker? Is it one that operates on 12-volt DC, 120 AC, or gasoline? Or is it D, it operates battery, electric, and LP? Okay. I see a couple of you guys are correcting yourselves here, right? So is everybody in? Looks like everybody has their answer in. Let's take a look at the answer for question number 9. As you can see there, it operates on battery, electric, and LP. Move my chair over here a little bit. Keep hiding behind that answer there. So it looks like, who do we have that has the answer right there, Maureen? Let's see. Natalie said C. What are we doing? B&D Crafts asked what we're doing. We are playing. This is RV trivia. So it looks like we have the answers for going down the list here. It looks like Kendra got it. Donna got it. JLS got it. Let me find JLS. There we go. Rayleigh has it. Okay. Steve Feldman. Okay.
Bond 2198.
Okay.
RV Dog.
RV Dog has it.
Schubert.
Okay.
1325.
1325. Randy got it. Brian got it. Good job, guys. I'm telling you, it's good job. Lewis outside.
Johnny's Journeys.
Johnny's Journey got it. Okay.
Mrs. Woodward.
Mrs. Woodward. Do I get? Okay, so that's a new one.
Roberto.
Hold on. I want to see, make sure I got. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, hold on. Okay.
Roberto.
Roberto. I got to get a better way of keeping track of these.
Mrs. Woodward said no, I got it wrong, but she put it D.
And Griswold. Did you get Griswold? Griswold got it. Oh, Griswold did not get it. Scratch that one. Put C.
As a joke, I said C, but I saw.
Okay. Well, I think we got it taken care of there, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. Appreciate the honesty out there. Going to question number 10. Got 3 more questions here. So what is the advantage of having your tires filled with nitrogen instead of plain air? And can everybody see this? I'm going to have to shrink it a little bit to get it. So what's the advantage of nitrogen over regular air? We're getting some, yeah, Griswold's Family Vacay says they need more national park questions. So which one would be the one because for nitrogen versus air? What is it? What's the answer? Is everybody in, Maureen? Okay, let's take a look and see what the answer is for question number 10. So the answer is that the nitrogen molecules are larger than oxygen, therefore they lose less pressure over time. So basically that's it. And another thing with nitrogen-filled tires, because that's the way they're coming from the factories, understand that if you have a nitrogen-filled tire, you still, if you need to top it off, you can top it off with air. Most people aren't going to be going to a station that has nitrogen and paying to have them reinflated. So anyway, let's see who has the answers correct, Maureen. We're gonna go down the list here. We're gonna start back up at JLS. So JLS has it. Kendra. Okay.
Adam. 1325.
Hold on one second. 1325. Rayleigh. Brian.
B&D. Griswold. Carl O.
Man, I'm going to have to go ahead and get a bigger pad of paper next time.
Lewis outside. Steve Feldman. The Aloha comp.
What's that?
Under Steve Feldman, the Aloha.
Oh, the oil couch. They're here.
I know.
Appreciate you showing up here. All the way. Look who we have in the house here, folks. All the way from Hawaii. The Aloha. Gosh, I can't pronounce the darn thing. Help us out here. Help us out. We're going to go ahead and give you a point, though.
Bond 2198.
Bond 2198.
Donna.
Donna's, man, I'll tell you, she's bringing up. She's starting to get better. Who else? Anybody else? Crazy. I'm losing things.
Wait, that's it.
That's it. Okay, so that's it for that question here. Let's see. We got a few comments in the house here. Seeing what we got here. Yes, it does. Tumbleweed RV Life is in the house. Appreciate you joining us here. Oh, did I miss somebody? Is Johnny's Journey? Is the other Johnny's Journey in here too, Johnny? Did I miss that? I might have missed that. But anyway, if they are, there they are. Appreciate you showing up here this evening. Pronounce, okay. Okay, okay. We're going to have you on one time so you can explain that to us. I'm really bad at pronunciation.
Okay, RV Dog made a statement.
RV Dog says, air is free nitrogen. That's exactly right. So anyway, that's the reason why I want to go ahead and make sure that we went over that here this evening. Like I say, I'm trying to make this educational, making it fun, and trying to give away some prizes all in one. So let's go to question number 11. We're down the last two here, folks. When you are hooked up to full services, okay, so you have full hookups and it's a long stay, the following is one of the acceptable black gray valve configurations that you can use. Now, let me know if you can see this okay.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm going to try to bring it open. Whoop. Excuse me here. So, what is an acceptable way if you're staying a long time at a campground? What is the acceptable way to have your black and gray valves, the handles? Give us the answers here. Then we're going to explain it a little bit to you. I hope that everybody here gets it. Randy, you are surprising me, girl. We're going to do some talking. For those of you that may have watched, I did a black tank rinse video, black tank dump video just recently, and the answer was in that video. We're going to go ahead and go through this when we're done. So, is that what it is, JLS? So, Natalie is leading you astray. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Glad to hear that. You have a tornado valve. Well, I'm going to explain it to you here in a minute there, Johnny. So let's see what we got here. Does everybody have it here? So Rally's saying that leaving that black tank open is a crappy situation for your neighbors. So just remember that, folks. So let's look at what the answer is to question number 11 here, ladies and gentlemen. And then let's talk about this a little bit. When you're hooked up, the answer is you can leave the black tank valve closed with the gray valve open. Now, I'll explain this to you. And then we'll go ahead and figure out who got the answer right, who got it wrong, and who was in between. But the reason why it's okay to leave the gray tank valve open, that is your sink and shower water. You know, your gray tanks typically fill up quickly. And what I recommend you do is the day before you leave and close the gray valves so your gray tank will fill up. But if you leave the black tank valve open, just think of it this way. All of the liquids are going to go ahead and drain out. And all the solids are going to stay right in there. And they're going to go ahead and mound up. And you're going to have a clogged toilet. Take a look at the clogged toilet I had, because apparently the individual that used that trailer, apparently that's what they did on a consistent basis. And I cleaned it up for them. But anyway, so let's see who got this one right here.
JLS.
Hold on here. Somebody said they want to see the question again. When you're hooked up to full services for a long stay, the following is one of the acceptable black-gray valve configurations used. You always want to leave the black tank valve closed, and you want to have water and chemical in there so that the chemical is breaking it down. Then the next thing is you never want to empty your black tank until the black tank is full. So if you watch my video I put up just the other day, or last week sometime, last week sometime, I showed how either using a hose, putting it in your toilet, or black tank rinse, like my tank was 2/3 full, but I filled it up and then dumped it. And of course, then I rinsed it twice. So hopefully some people learned a couple things there. Let's take a look and see who answered this thing right here, Maureen. What we got here?
JLS.
So JLS got it right. Kendra got it right.
Adam Scott.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Adam Scott. Okay.
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. We got tumbleweeds in the house. Okay. Rayleigh. Okay. Brian.
On 2198.
Okay. Griswold. Johnny's. Finding Johnny's here. Okay.
The Aloha.
Okay.
RV Dog.
RV Dog.
1325.
1325. I gotta find where the I know I got him in here. There we go. Lewis. Where we got Lewis? I know he's in here. He's there. Okay. Donna. Good job, Donna.
B&D.
B&D. Okay. Schubert. Okay. Carl O. I know I saw him there. Go ahead. Bob got it.
Yeah.
Roberto got it. Okay. You got Carl O, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good deal. Randy, I am surprised you didn't know that one, girl. Come on now. That's okay. We're here to learn, right? We're all having fun here this evening. All right, so the last and final question. Let's see what we got going on here. I think it's trying to come up. Now, on this one here, all right, give me your best answer on this one. How many types of recreational vehicles, RVs, are there? And I'm going to have to make this a little bit smaller so you can see which ones they are. So how many types? So we have 5, 6, 11, or 2. Give me your answer. Tell me if you could see the answer, or if you're able to see the answer. Oh, I didn't mean to scroll that one there. Let me get over on this side so I don't scroll that. So which is the answer on this one? How many different types of RVs are there? Randy, I think you're playing with me, girl. I really do. I think she's playing. I think she's playing games out there. Randy, you out camping right now? Okay, did it look like we
Randy, she's smiling.
Yep, she's smiling. She's out there playing games with me. I'm telling you what. I think she's out there camping. I think maybe, Randy, is it 5 o'clock somewhere? All righty. So it looks like everybody have their answers in. Let's take a look at this one here. The answer for question number 12. This was another one of those kind of questions. It could have been either or, because when you're breaking it down different types, right? You could name them all, which there's 11 different, right? But for Randy, I am surprised that you're trying to tell me that tenting is an RV. Come on, girl. But either one of C or D, I'll give you either C or D, because it's pretty simple on that one. Motorhomes, towables, and truck campers, that's pretty much it, right? Or you could have done the more drastic one. There's 11 different classes, which is pretty pretty accurate as well. Class A's, B's, C's, diesel pushers, fifth wheels, toy hauls, hybrids, expandables. They're one together. Pop-ups, travel trails, truck campers, and teardrops. So anyway, so that was a pretty easy one. I gave you two opportunities to get it right. Let's see what we got going on here, Maureen. Let's get down the list. You tell me who's got what.
So we're looking at C and D.
C and D is the answer.
Be ready today.
B and D? Hold on.
Be ready today is C.
Hold on. I want to see. Oh, so be ready. That's somebody new in here. Yeah. Be ready. Hey, be ready. Glad you joined us.
Mrs. Woodward.
Okay. Natalie got it. Okay.
Carl L.
Carl O. I know I got him in here. Jeez. My sheet's getting too long here, folks.
Adam Scott, I think he's.
Okay.
Johnny's Journeys.
Johnny's. Now, was that the Johnny with the, okay, it is. Is that the Johnny with the Johny or the other Johnny's?
Oh.
There's two Johnny's Journeys in here.
Johny.
Okay, that's good. All right, that's the one Johnny's, okay?
B&D Crafts.
B&D Crafts, okay?
JLS.
Kendra.
Bond 2198.
Okay.
Raleigh.
Okay.
Lewis,
okay.
And Roberto. And he knows his house.
Steve Feldman, okay.
Brian Matthews got D.
Okay.
Schubert. Griswold.
Okay.
Let's see if Donna.
I gotta find Donna. There she is. Did you get B&D Crafts?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's everybody. All righty. So listen, here's what.
What's his Lewis said D, shouldn't it say 3? Say D.
Oh yeah. Well, see, I'm glad you picked that up. I picked up on that. See that? Damn it. I'm telling you what.
And Randy wants to know if there's the last place.
Yeah, that's what it is, Randy. I'm gonna have to come up with that. I'll have to come up with I don't know. We'll have to come up with a name for last place. That's for sure. So let's take a look and see what we have here. So looks like for the top 3, I've got Raleigh and Bond. They're tied with 11. Then let's see, for 8, I've got Griswold. I've got Steve. I've got Griswold with 8, Steve with 8, 1325 with 8, Roberto with 8. What up, Kendra coming in with 9. So it looks like the top 3 here this evening. We got Raleigh, we got Bond 2198, and we've got Kendra in 3rd. Oh, I'm sorry, and I got JLS. So looks like we're going to go ahead. What I'm going to do is, because we got a tie in 1st and 2nd, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to give away 4 prizes here this evening. So let me go ahead and pull up the wheel here. See if I get this wheel to come up here. So let's see if we can see it. Is everybody able to see? And I'm not sure if I can make that bigger. But anyway, let me go through the prizes of what we have here this evening, and then we'll spin the wheel. I'm not sure if I know how to make that thing even bigger. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Nope, I can't. So I'll have to figure this thing out another time. So hopefully everybody can see that. So here's what we have for prizes this evening. So number one of the prizes I have is I'm going to be giving away, see where it goes. This is an RV fridge fan with the insert. So what this does, if you've watched my video on the RV fridges, what this will do is this will circulate the air and also get rid of the odors. Okay, so that's number 1. Okay, what happened?
Rico wants to know if you're giving away a black sand grill.
Yes. That's listen. I'm going to be working on some prizes. I'm going to be reaching out to some people, and we're going to be. These prizes are only going to get better. So tonight, just take tonight as kind of like a warm up. So another thing I have for you too is, I want to make sure I have it there. I have a new camp bottle opener. Okay. Another prize that I have, this is going to be we have three things in one. I've got a Coors Light with a Miller Lite bottle opener. And then they've got this little thing that, it was a contraption they came out with years ago. You're able to poke a hole in it so that the beer came out smoother. So that's another prize. I also have, I'm going to have a collection of my stickers. Okay, I have 3 different stickers, and I'll be putting those out there. And then, lastly, one of the things I have, this is PJ. Oop, this is PJ. Okay, oops. He has his own little Facebook page. Where in the world is PJ? Now, along with each of the prizes, I've got 2 other things I'm going to be throwing in. One, this is what we call a dual bash. It is a dual.
Even do that.
Yeah, this is a dual bash koozie thing. And see what it has on the back there is the cost of living. And see, the reason why we decided to do this is because, see, this was from Maureen's dual bash 60 and sexy birthday party. So I got a few of these extra. We're going to put those with it. And then for each of you winners, of course, now we got 4 that here this evening. So I'm going to put in $100 as well. And that is, it's a nice little napkin. So everybody's going to get $100. So here we go. So we're going to go ahead and spin the thing here. What I'm doing is, Rayleigh, we're going to go ahead and spin for you first. And by the way, so, Maureen, if you could drop in my email right there, Paul, the Air Force guy at Gmail. For the winners here, just if you would, please, send me an email with your address, name and address.
At Gmail.
At Gmail. Let's see what we got. So, Rayleigh, you won a new camp bottle opener. Okay, so that's done. So now I got to take that one off of there because I only have one of those. So let me get that one off of there. So now, next we're going to go with Bond 2198. Let's see what you're going to win here this evening here. Congratulations there. Rayleigh's Travel. And Bond 2198 looks like you are going to receive my collection of stickers. Be sure that you send me your name and your address, but congratulations on that. Next, let's see who's next. We're going to be, this is going to be for JLS. Let's see what you've got here. He's all the way from Texas. So 2 in a row. Here we go. So you're going to be getting my stickers, collection of stickers. And actually, I think I got 4 stickers I'll be sending you. So I'll be sending those out to you. And let's see, last but not least, Kendra, we're going to be sending you, let's see what you're getting here this evening. Come on now. We got to get something different in here. Let's go. Oh, geez, a week. Looks like, Kendra, you're going to be getting a collection of my stickers as well. So, but I do appreciate everybody here this evening joining us. And I promise you here soon, Maureen is going to be joining us in on this live. She is so psyched about that.
Wait, Mrs. Woodward said something.
Okay, I'll get to that. But she is looking forward to joining us here live. And maybe what I'll do is I'll just sit off to the sidelines and let her handle things. She's over here, as you can see. She's over here. She's hiding over there. She's hiding. She's saying hello. She was like me. I didn't do my hair tonight, so I put my hat on. So, but I do appreciate you coming in. Congratulations to all the winners here this evening. I promise you, as things move forward, we're going to go ahead and do a better job of having more items on that wheel. So I do promise you that. And again, so this is going to be the RV trivia thing is going to be the first Tuesday of every of every month. By the way, stay tuned again for my announcement when I'll be doing the Make-A-Wish live with the CEO of Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic. I'm trying to put together a big thing with them. I've got 2 more families picking up, one this Friday, the next one next Friday. So still doing a lot with them. And by the way, down below this video, I do have a link. If you'd like to donate to them, feel free to do that as well. But I do appreciate everybody coming in the house. Yes, we're going to have to work on that Blackstone grill. And by the way, RV Dog, it's not a grill. Come on now. It's a griddle. Got to get the terminology right. So, but again, just here to try and liven things up, learn things at the same time, have a little bit of fun. But next Tuesday, join me where you can ask your RV questions, and I'll be bringing some more information to you because there's always something out there that we need to talk about to try to enlighten people about the RV industry. So I hope everybody's having a ball here this evening. I hope you have a great week. Appreciate everybody joining us here this evening, and hope to see you again next week. Anybody have any questions before we sign off here? Thank you, Bond 2198. Appreciate that. There you go. Girdle, huh? Okay. I appreciate that, JLS. Thank you very much. Quick question. Go ahead. Thank you, RV Dog. Appreciate that. Did Bond 2198 have a quick question? Appreciate that comment there, JLS. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming in the house. Appreciate you joining us. RV Dog, thank you very much. I appreciate that. With leaving the great tank, I heard bugs can crawl into the holding tank from the septic. I guess that's a good question. I can't say I've ever heard of that, but I don't know that they're going to go that far if you're going to have the gray tank being emptying on a regular basis. I guess that could be a possibility, though. And thank you, Kendra. Appreciate that. Hope you send me an email. We'll get that out to you. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. Griswold, appreciate you coming in. You have good enough. Well, maybe I'll try and swing over to you. I know I've got to pick up some things after work. I normally don't get home till about 8:30 on Wednesdays. Things are, crazy. A lot of things going on, but I'll try and do my best to join you. I'm going camping in 2 weekends from now. And that's a good idea. I'll tell you what, there's always something, right? Thank you, Kendra. Well, I appreciate everybody, and we will see you guys again next week or on other lives. So thanks again. You all have a great evening. Have a great rest of the week.